Hey guys, how's it going? DonScizor here, bringing you this week 6 match in the DBC, the Dutch Battle Competition. Really excited for this match to see if we can get it up to a 5-2 right now for this team. Or, yeah, I should say a 4-2. So, looking forward to that. My opponent is bringing pretty much what I expected. Don't see the Go-Goat on there, but it does see the Gengar. And you can see what I'm bringing. If you want some intel or more information on what I'm bringing, make sure to watch the team builder that went up yesterday, you guys, because I will be explaining every single thing that is on there. So for now, if I look at his team and I look at my team, I feel pretty confident that we can snag the W. His team is not doing that well, but that doesn't need to say anything. We need to play really the way we've been playing the last two matches. And I think if we do, we will get another win. So without further ado, guys, let's discuss this replay. Greninja is not a surprise, is my go-to Pokemon from the start. Just to see what I can do. And I can just pretty much U-turn out of here because I don't want to be dealing with Rotom Wash in front of me. So I'm U-turning out of here and I'm going into my Rotom Mo. And I don't know what he wants to do, but let's see. And he decides to go for a Z move right away. So he goes for the offense, which is fine. My Rotom Mo can take that hit, but it is crippled down. So that's unfortunate, but at least we know that his Z move is gone. And there wasn't really much use for a C move anyway, so good play on his part to go for that. He switches in Gengar right away. I just go for the Volt Switch. Perfectly fine by me. It was my play any part of the day because he doesn't have any Pokemon that can resist the Volt Switch. And now I can bring in my Greninja, deal with the Ice Beam, and Gengar's gone. Downside to that is that we do get Cursed Body, and since we're Choice Scarf, I have to switch out of here. He probably knows that as well, so he goes into his Blaze again. And it's a good switch on his part because it does a lot of damage to my team. I have to go into my Dusclops and deal with it that he wants to do. He goes for the Thunder Punch. So he was predicting me to stay in, so I don't think he's too certain that I'm not Scarfed. So that was good for me to know. And he goes into his Weavile, out Earthquake here, and there we go. So that's a lot of damage on the Weavile. And I decided to switch out because I need to keep the Dusclops on there. Because knockoff, again, I was talking about it in the team builder. But my Flame Orb is knocked off again. And I don't want that. But he switches. So good play on his part to switch in the Aerodactyl. I go for the knockoff myself. Because I thought maybe Gardevoir would be coming in. But unfortunately, it's the Aerodactyl. So that's unfortunate. He goes for the Pursuit, which does nothing to my Conkeldurr. And I actually get a free switch in right now without having to deal with any damage. And I decided to go for the Celesteela. Could have gone into Greninja as well. But Celesteela was the more favorable choice on my end. Goes for the Fire Fang. I get the Toxic off. That's what I wanted. So his Aerodactyl is in a bad position. And we're going to get some leftovers back. He's going down for the poison. So that's fine by me. I'm just going to protect up here and deal some more damage to him. As you guys will see, he goes just for another Fire Fang. I'm fine with that. And at this point, I was thinking I want to keep my Celesteela as high as possible. Because it could be useful in later game. So I go into Greninja here. It outspeeds. It can deal the Fire Fang. So that was a good switching on my part. He goes for the Stone Edge and he gets the crit. There was no situation otherwise in this world where Greninja would have died. That's really unfortunate because Greninja looked really solid in this match. So I could have stayed in with Celesteela otherwise, but I still stick by that play. But it is what it is, you guys. So Conkeldurr's here. Now he goes into the Gardevoir. So that's unfortunate. Because I Mach Punch here. And I probably should have knocked off, but it's always better to think about it afterwards. So I can bring in Celesteela back. Quite unfortunately that Greninja's not here anymore. But Psychic doesn't do anything. He reveals that he's Life Orb Gardevoir. So it's good to know that. We get some leftover recovery back. And Celesteela still looking in an awesome position. So he uses Taunt, which is fine by me. Good play on his part, obviously. Cannot do the Leech Seed. So he predicted me very well. Good play on his part. But I still have Heavy Slam. And I think he knows that as well. But he switches. Makes sense for him to do that. Because just a Heavy Slam is not going to be enough. And there we go. So Heavy Slam here after the Taunt. And get some leftover recovery back. And Celesteela still here in a good position. Dusknoir is my main switch in again to this Blaziken, because I don't want to be dealing with any shenanigans after that. So he Flame Charges first. Good play on his part to get speed boost. Well, not speed boost, but sort of speed boost. He ups his speed right now. And Flare Blitz. And this is the unfortunate part. I get burned here. Without that burn, this Earthquake would have killed, because now it just doesn't kill. And that's crucial, because not only is my Dusknoir down and his Blaziken is not, but we're not in a good position. So that's 2 hacks on my part that happened, but that is what it is. I still have Blade or a Conkeldurr here that can Mach Punch, so I'm fine with that. He knows that, so I go into Gardevoir, or he goes into Gardevoir, I mean. And I predicted that this time, if I'm correct. Did I? Yeah, I did. So the knockoff here, getting his Life Orb off, getting him really, really low. And I don't know what to say about this game anymore. I really, really don't know what to say about this game anymore. That Mach Punch, and every single calc that I did killed. Every single calc. Even one if I wasn't burned with the guts, it should have killed. There was no reason for him to live that. But that's the game we play. I predicted his taunt over here, and I just go for the Heavy Slam. So Gardevoir's down. But we're really looking in a bad position right now, because I don't want to be dealing with this. But it is what it is. It happens. His likely switch is going to be Blaziken right now. It's almost dead. And I was calcing, and with the plus on defense, I should have lived. For some reason, it didn't again. So it was expecting to do 65% at most. And I would have outlived that, and that would have been fine. But calcs are not in my favor today. Hacks are not in my favor today. And at this point, I pretty much know that this game is lost. Haxorus is coming in here, so I can go for that. He goes for the fake out first, so that's fine. Good play on his part. If he was expecting a Yachi Berry, it brings me down to an even closer range for him to get the kill anyway. He goes for the Icicle Crash, we eat the Yachi Berry, and we actually live. The unfortunate part, as you guys will find out now, is he flinches me. I've never had a flinch out of Icicle Crash, but it is what it is. I can just have all the hacks in one game, to be fair, and be done with it, because I just have to give good play to his part. It's a game we play, and I'm still really salty about it, even though I'm discussing the replay with you guys. I don't think I would have won, to be fair, but for the differential reasons, it would have been really crucial to get this win. Definitely what would have happened is if Greninja was still in, I would have been fine. If Dusknoir would have gotten the kill on Blaziken, Celesteela would still be in, I would be fine. So those were, I think, the 2 most crucial plays in this match. But like I said, you guys, I cannot be too upset about it. It is the game we play. We know hacks is an option in this game. Congratulations to my opponent for getting the W. And the good thing is, and that's what I realized after the game, I'm always upset the first 15 minutes, especially with this match because of all the hacks. But the good thing was, because if my game plan would have worked out without the hacks, we definitely would have won at least 2 or 3-0. So that gives me confidence for the next match in week 7, that we can come back from this loss and just get the victory again, because we were on a roll. Hacks, there's nothing we can do about that. So let's see if, for next week, you guys, if we can come back from this. leave a comment, please, what you thought of this battle. If you thought this hex was insane as well, because I definitely didn't, or I definitely did think it was insane. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next battle. Bye bye.